Hey Ishmael, Dallin Broomfield here. Just wanted to shoot this website screencast for you, leave you with some tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence, and draw more traffic and leads and sales to your website and paid ads. No obligation here, man. Just wanted to give back a little bit to you guys. You're free to take this information and give it to the next marketer you use or have somebody in your team, implement these things. All I ask is if, please give me some feedback on what you thought about this. So without further ado, the three things that I'm going to go over is content, citations, and backlinks. And then I'm going to go over a little bit on the paid ad side and the customized landing pages. Okay, so content is first. Content is king. I'm sure you've heard of that before. There's a few reasons why. One, it's going to let the Google algorithm know that you're the expert in your field. And then two, it's going to allow you to get in some of the high quality and relevant keywords that the Google users are searching for. All right, so looking at these keywords, pest control, Mesa, AZ. This keyword gets searched 500 times every month. It has a keyword difficulty of 1. Basically, like knocking out a third grader, it is very easy to rank for that keyword if you actually implement some of these things that I'm going to go over today. All right, another one, pest control Scottsdale, right? Another 400 searches for that. Keyword difficulty of 2. So if I wanted to rank for a keyword like pest control Mesa AZ, what I would do is I would come over here and I would put that exact match keyword up in my header, right? Which that's probably your header right there. I would put it down in my content, and I would even save these images as keywords. So of course the Google algorithm cannot see these images, but they can see what's behind them. Look, this says Pest Control Phoenix AZ, right? But you've got content on here about Mesa, so this is confusing the algorithm, right? So the Google algorithm can see what's behind these pictures, and it's a way to manipulate the algorithm and letting them know that you're doing the services that the Google users are searching for. All right, so the first 4 things this Google algorithm is going to do is it's going to scan your URL, right? The next thing it's going to do is it's going to go over, scan your title, right? So you've got Mesa pest control in there. So how I would do this is I would do Panda pest control Mesa AZ, and then I would do the space here and then Mesa pest control. The next thing it's going to do is it's going to scan your description. So again, you got pest control services in Mesa AZ. So let's look for that keyword here. Pest control services, not even seeing it, right? So, but pest control in Mesa AZ, right? It only gets searched 20 times every month, right? But this one here, this specific exact match keyword gets searched 500 times every month. So that's what I would have in my title, in my description, and then again in your H1 tag. Okay, so that is a good way to manipulate the algorithm, letting them know that you're doing the services that the Google users are actually searching for. So next up, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to Google Pest Control Mesa AZ. We're going to go over the first page of the search engine results page. Okay, so the first thing that you always see is your local guaranteed Google ads. If you're not already running these, I highly suggest that you do it. You've got like 250 5-star reviews. You could really kill it in this area. That's what really kind of optimizes this is, your time that you spend on there, and then, how many reviews you have. Okay, so you only pay Google for a lead that you get, and you're always up at the top of the page with that Google guaranteed badge. If they give you a lead of a service you don't do, you can turn that back to them and tell them, you don't want that and get reimbursed for your money. All right, the next one, nobody's running these PPC ads up here, but it'd be your PPC ad, right? So coming down, there's one down here, Burns Elimination. So it would be like this. It would be a sponsored ad, have your site links, have this clickable here. You only pay for when somebody actually clicks on your ad. I'm sure you're aware of that. So if we were targeting termites, we would want to funnel them to a landing page that's specifically about termites. Okay, keep termites away. You want to make sure that they are being funneled to a landing page that's specifically going to solve the problem of the pest they are having issues with. Another one is like ant control, right? So award-winning Wisconsin ant removal. These users have already identified they have an ant problem. They're going to Googling ant control or ant removal, and they're being funneled to a landing page that's going to solve their problem. Okay, and last one, one in LA for a rodent control company. They do rodent control and sanitization. Okay, again, these people have already identified they have problem with rodents. They're being funneled to a landing page with rodents to solve their problem with rodents. Okay, so that's all my tips there for landing pages. The next one down, this is your local map pack. You can also see where you can get your map listing sponsored in there, okay? There is a way in the Google ad program to where you can link that. So not only can you have your PPC landing pages up here, you can also pull your map listing up at the top as well, okay? But to get up here organically, it consists of a few things. You want to get a consistent review pattern, and you want to be responding to those reviews, okay? Google loves to see that you're interacting with your customers. Another good way to interact with your customers is to be making weekly Google posts, posting about your products and services. But most importantly, and my tip number 2, is to get citations to your listings. Okay, so citations are basically just online directories. Anywhere where your business name and address and phone number is listed is going to create that citation for you. Then you want to get all the high quality citations like Yelp and Bing and the BBB. You want to make sure that all of your information across all these platforms is relevant and up to date, even your business hours. Okay, be very specific, because that's what the Google algorithms want. They want relevancy. Okay, the next one down, this is your organic listings. This is where your website would go. All right, so when we're talking about Google, Google is just one big popularity contest. And the more relevant backlinks that you have linking back to your site is basically these other sites and other people that are raising their hand and saying, hey, this guy is authoritative in the field. They deserve to be at the top. So the last thing that we're going to look over is this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but it's just like any other measuring tool. Okay, so we can see that you guys have a DR rating of 3, a UR rating of 7. You've got 16 referring domains going back to 44 backlinks, so very, very low on the backlinks for this area. You're getting found for 161 organic keywords. You've got roughly 45 people traveling to your website every month. Okay, looking at that, your brand name, Panda Pest Control, 42 people come in on that. That's good. That means you guys are building a good brand name for yourself. But if we scroll down to Pest Control Mesa, right? So there it got searched 400 times. You guys are back on, the 6th page. Of course, nobody's going back there looking for pest control. Lastly here, this is Defense Pest Control. You guys can see they don't really have much on the DR rating. These guys wouldn't be hard to beat out, but where they're really beating you out is these backlinks, right? 1,300 backlinks. They're getting found for 2,900 organic keywords, and they've got 1,300 people traveling to their website every month. Okay, so anyways, I hope this information was valuable to you, and I'd really appreciate to hear some feedback on what you thought. Thank you.